Wow.
I was like, yo, this is gonna sound
I would
crazy.
have knocked him out while he was pissing.
Caroline was like, babe, he's drunk. His girl was like, he's drunk. I was like, yo, I want you gone by tomorrow morning. I never talked to him again.
I would have knocked that nigga out and left him sleep in his piss.
But that was the last time that I talked to him. But that was Raquel's man. But then I thought it was Raquel until I started, I was dealing. I'm like, this nigga's actually corny as fuck. He just got mad bread. That's the only reason why Raquel finessed him.
She didn't even really finesse him because she's not even really doing that good, honestly.
She's not. Where's she at? Who's she?
I don't know that. I don't know nothing about.
I haven't talked to his brother either.
I don't know nothing about. I literally just started talking to a man like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Can I tell you what I heard? Because you're my boy and I love you.
After she left that fat ass bald nigga.
Oh, she was with some just cornball?
Yeah.
You guys are meant for each other now. Dead ass. I'm gonna tell you some good advice. I'm gonna give you good advice. Stop playing with Amanda like she's just regular. She's actually a really good person. You're a really good person, but you actually got issues. but you got issues just like I got issues. Seems like Amanda's the only one willing to put up with your shit. Mm-hmm. And not even on some compromise shit, but like you guys are actually really good for each other.
Bro, I have mad women that hit my phone up on a daily basis to hang out.
And that matters, Anthony? Do you still at your age?
No.
What are we doing?
No, it don't. Real. No, it don't. That's why I've had Amanda.
Real.
No, it don't. That's why I've had Amanda over.
Cut them all out. One day you're gonna realize what, and it'll be like gradually. All your options are gonna just fizzle out, and Amanda's gonna find somebody that looks just like you, with his shit on straight, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then you're like, yeah, I guess.
She did that already. It didn't work out.
It didn't work out for you though. It didn't work out for both of you guys. You're getting too old to be playing games.
Bro, 40 is just starting your life, dude. I watched this motivational speaker the other day, and I watched him hard, and he was like, look,
in some ways,
can I finish? You gonna let me finish or no? You gonna cut me off?
You're pissing me off.
He said, look, at 40 years old, you're just starting your life. Everything to 40 is trial and error and an experiment. At 40 years old, look, at 40, the average human lifespan is like 80 something.
73 and 68 for men.
Let's go, yo. Let's go and let's talk on the mic. Let's go and let's talk on the mic. Invite me.
Giving me this 40-year-old bullshit. I've seen it all, yeah.
Let's go and talk on the mic. I've seen it before you, homie. I'm older than you. I've seen it and done it before you have. Trust me.
I've seen the best looking niggas.
Hang on, I had to unplug my shit and then plug it back in because the wire was all tangled. Alright, can you hear me? Alright, so what we doing? We doing 3 randoms. You pick the worst team for 40. Man, I've been watching the NBA Summer League, man. I really want to play 2K, bro. Not even gonna lie. You don't suck at that game. When I use a regular good team, and use that all-star team, you beat me every time. The last time we played 2K, you beat me, dude. Let's go here. No, that was the game before that. The last 2K game we played, you beat me. I promise you, dude. You gotta use the worst team.
Yeah, that's the Cowboys.
So we both gonna use the Cowboys. Let's just start it over again.
I mean, if you want to be a bitch, pick another team. You got two other good teams. Tell them to pick another team. So I can go get a fucking $75
What?
raise. You got three good teams.
This nigga talking crazy. Why I gotta be? Why I gotta be a bitch for though?
Because you were gonna pull the move. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. That's a bitch move. You got
Okay, so why don't you say that's a bitch move? Why you gotta call me a bitch?
because we're boys. The reasons we don't fight. Nigga, come on. Because nobody knows what I'm going. I don't want to see when they're alone, nigga.
Sometimes being alone is best. Is the best, baby.
Yeah.
One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight one. Whether you're away from family, you're ready coming away from home.
Here's the veteran Greg Zerline as we are ready to start. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to be
Dak
out of
Prescott.
bounds, but he has his offense set up in
Tackling
great
him.
field position
That's crazy.
inside the red zone.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team.
I've been in the
looking
dating
to take
pool,
this
nigga.
early lead.
A throw on the first
Luck
play.
with what? Sex, nigga?
This throw right side is caught by Adams.
And it doesn't really
Hey, if I die having sex,
you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver.
send me to my grave.
There's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. They like playing in and out.
Yeah, if you gay.
Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. Man coverage, the quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question.
Oh.
They'll run. It's home.
But I'm young though. What are you talking about? Yes, I am though.
Every team
You're bugging, yeah. I don't know why everybody got this motion like 30s is old, nigga.
second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Brees Hall, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he'll take it on in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zerline now for the point entry. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7.
Single because I'm working on myself. Working on being a better human being and a better father to my daughter.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
No, she hasn't been. Sometimes I was a rebound at one point.
It's first and
In the
10.
way beginning. In the way beginning.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Bro, she spent the whole week in my
Every
house.
defense in
The
league,
whole
Mike,
week.
They stress the importance of
She like lived over here this week.
And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On third down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First down for Aaron. Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
There go three tight ends here on first and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a second and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, Rodgers.
Come on, baby. What you doing?
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept, easier and better completions.
So, fourth down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
It's too late for that shit, though. I beat that shit like fucking 10 years ago.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's a spirit catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is
Now I
just
see it
starting
online and
to
on
go.
TikTok and
You're
shit.
seeing the game through the same set of eyes. That is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Open man, that's the veteran Cooks.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Again, Prescott to the air. And completed right side to Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The air again. Prescott. The outside looked in by Lamb.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Oh my God, what are you doing it?
Coverage was good that time. shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return.
Excuse me, Madden. What the fuck was that?
A fresh set of downs to work with.
That's crazy.
And 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. Now they are in business. Inside.
That's absolutely crazy, that punt.
Like you've heard me say
I don't get it.
times, the easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception.
Goodness, bro.
But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Devontae Adams can't beat that, dude. That's because I didn't loft it. That's my fault.
With 1st and goal.
I just fucking threw it.
Now Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second down, Prescott.
He caught that, huh?
In the end zone, he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Auburn. He's got it. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. So to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He's going to try it here again.
That's a one-on-one, Devontae. You got to come up with that.
Took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Gibson now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Dak will throw it here on first down. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll throw again. Dak. That one, take it in.
Crazy.
Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. Just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
All right, 2K. You got this one. Fucker.